We're holding this press conference to recognize and celebrate Fix a Leak Week. And why is Fix a Leak Week important to Central Arkansas Water? Well, for a number of reasons. First of all, it's a great campaign that raises the awareness of what a precious resource water is, how water plays an important role in our day-to-day lives and the overall environment in which we live in, quality of life in this country. We are very fortunate to have a number of people here that have assisted us in Fix a Leak Week, and some of the activities that we have been doing, I think first and foremost is the assistance we have provided to customers of ours who have experienced higher than normal water bills, either through a leaky faucet or a running toilet. And we've had a number of volunteers in the community to come out and help Central Arkansas Water, help our customers not only save this precious resource, but also save them money in the process. And we have a number of plumbers I'll recognize in a minute that have donated their services. I think it's also important to know that not only are we focusing on indoor water use, but we're also educating people on how to be wise with their water as we enter spring and people start planting these nice gardens and start watering their lawn, that they can be smart and help us save water, which in turn helps us be able to stabilize water bills and not have to build unnecessary facilities. Our biggest challenge at Central Arkansas Water is our outdoor water use. And so we're using this great opportunity to blend education on indoor water use and assistance to customers, as well as helping people understand about how to be sprinkler smart and how to save money in the process. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to Stephanie Thornton, who's the WaterSense Marketing and Partnerships with U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. Stephanie?
Thank you so much for having me here today, and thank you especially for promoting the importance of saving water, and this week, obviously, for promoting Fix a Leak Week. As you mentioned, fixing leaks is a really important way to save water, and Fix a Leak Week is an important time to draw attention to that issue. So the average house leaks about 10,000 gallons of water per year, which is really kind of a big number. That's a little bit surprising, I think, to most people. And 10,000 gallons is enough to supply that average household with their water needs for a whole month. So, and it also represents about 10% of their water bill. So for a lot of families, that's a really big opportunity to not only save water, but to save that money as well. And then from a national perspective, all of those leaks in houses across the country add up to 1 trillion gallons of water lost every year. And that's enough water to supply the cities of LA, Chicago, and Miami for a whole year. So it's really a big opportunity to cut that waste and save a lot of water. Saving water is becoming increasingly important in communities all across the country, not just the ones that we traditionally think of in, the desert Southwest, but communities nationwide are facing droughts and population growth and water infrastructure challenges, and that's why EPA created the WaterSense program back in 2006, was really to help Americans and communities across the country to save water. So WaterSense is both a label for water efficient products and a resource for water saving tips. And importantly, it's a public-private partnership program. So thanks to our partners, such as Central Arkansas Water, we have helped Americans save 125 billion gallons of water and $2 billion in water and energy bills in the last 5 years. So that's why we're so thrilled that you're joining other WaterSense partners across the country to celebrate Fix a Leak Week this week. Because it really is those community actions that all come together to make a national impact, and that's what EPA really appreciates. So I did just want to leave everyone with a couple of tips about finding and fixing leaks around the house, which you guys are probably familiar with, but at WaterSense we like to say that it's as easy as check, twist, replace. So the first step is to check toilets for leaks, since that's one of the most common areas around the home where you might have a leak that you don't notice with a leaky flapper. So we recommend that people drop a couple of drops of food coloring in the tank and wait and see if it shows up in the bowl, and they would know if they have a leaky stopper, which is a simple and inexpensive fix. The second step is to twist and tighten those fixtures and fittings. So if they have a leaky shower head that isn't tightened on there enough, or a leaky aerator, or a loose joint, to get that wrench out and tighten those up, or to call a plumber to do the same for you. And the third is to replace those fixtures if you have one that is broken beyond repair or just needs to be replaced, to look for the WaterSense label when replacing those fixtures. And the WaterSense label means that a product has been third-party tested to meet EPA's criteria for water efficiency and performance. So consumers can be confident that the product will not only save water, but work well also. So with that, I would just like to say thank you again so much for having me and for everything you're doing, and happy Fix the Leak Week.
Okay. Thank you so much, Stephanie. At this time, I would like to recognize the group of plumbers for their assistance, and somebody has that list somewhere, I know.